Spider-Man. Spider-Man. It's catchy.
I have no response to that.
Cassidy, Otto Octavius, Dominic Dracon. These are some of the most disturbed, perhaps even dangerous inmates we have here at Ravencroft. There's even been some suggestion that a few of them belong in the Oscorp vault at Rikers. I know you have connections on our board of directors, Ms. Stein, but...
It's pronounced Destine. Dominique Destine. And you'll find we'll get along better, Doctor, if you give me what I want.
The Spectacular Spider-Man meets Gargoyles. Religious Studies 101, A Handful of Thorns, Act 1. Late that night atop the Erie Building.
There are some human customs I will never get used to, Elisa. This is not one of them. I am. Hudson and Lexington are back from Europe, bringing Coldstone and Coldfire with them.
Not to mention Brooklyn returning from 40 years of time dancing with a mate, a son, a beast, and an egg.
The clan has doubled in size. What challenge can the fates throw at us now that we cannot?
The sun rises, Goliath turns to stone.
Just had to say that out loud, didn't you?
Meanwhile, in Forest Hills.
Peter, what are you doing now?
I'm just studying for today's English final. It's on Midsummer Night's Dream, and I miss seeing the Cliff Notes version.
Which may explain why you and Miss Allen are no longer a couple.
And May, you know we didn't break up because I missed her play.
All right. I shouldn't be glib. I suppose there's no chance that you and Quinn...
No. Not now, anyway. Not when Harry's hurting so much from the death of his father.
It hardly seems possible that Norman Osborn is gone. The Bugle says he's the Green Goblin, but I'm not sure I can believe that.
Sometimes, Aunt May, it's okay to believe everything you read.
At a dive bar downtown, the Green Goblin bursts in on his glider.
Tisk, 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 Blackie. This place is scummy even by your pond scum standards. Quite a come down from your last gig. Tell that to the wacko, said the flaming supervillain loose in the big sky. Oh wait, that was you. Yes, yes it was. Weren't you supposed to be dead? I was also supposed to be Osborn, but you didn't buy that, did you? Just one of the many little tricks I keep up my sleeve. Nothing's changed, Blackie. The Goblin's still in charge! You hear me arguing? No. Now, gather my pumpkin heads!
At Ravencroft, Dominique Destine and Dr. Kafka supervise 6 inmates who work to excavate a sub-basement.
I still don't understand what you expect to find down here.
Bertros Ravencroft, the founder of this institute, was a quirky soul, an intimate friend of Freud and Conan Doyle. He was a true believer in both psychotherapy and spiritualism.
You speak as if you knew him.
Now, how would that be possible?
It couldn't, of course, but it did.
Yes, Ravencroft was also a collector. I have reason to believe he buried certain items of his collection here. Now, Doctor, didn't you say you had meetings scheduled?
You'll be all right down here alone?
Your orderlies are in the hallway, and I'm quite self-sufficient, so run along. Excellent work, Dr. Octavius. Very precise.
Thank you. I appreciate having something to occupy my hands.
I hope you're not referring to my unfortunate breakdown.
Now, what would be the point? Believe me, Doctor, no one better understands the advantage of creating a false front.
I've blasted away another section of cement.
Thank you, Maxwell.
Don't call me that!
Don't tell me what to do, Electro.
Okay. She's a little scary, indeed.
I blame Mace. When that crook cheated me, I lost face. But when I get the jewels back, they'll respect me again. Did Mace bury the jewels here?
Maybe he did, Dominic. Keep working.
Oh, what's the point? How is tearing off a basement supposed to bring me Colonel Jupiter's power?
Shut up and dig.
You like doing this?
I hate it, but I need that hate. I need to keep the hate alive.
Such an interesting crew. And what do you want out of life, Cletus?
Nothing too fancy. Just a little carnage.
That afternoon at Midtown High.
Hey, Pete! So, what you do?
Horrible, probably. I mean, you know, English is like my worst subject. It's all so subjective and...
Peter?
Okay, not the look. Probably aced it. Happy?
That you did well? Always.
Thanks. Look, Gwen,
Hey, well, what have we here? My best friend and girlfriend conferring in a corner. Planning a surprise party for me?
It's not your birthday here.
I thought maybe it was a thank you badge for giving you both these.
You are cordially invited to spend a spring break traveling by private jet to Miami, where you'll stay all expenses paid at the Osborne Lutheran compound on the beach.
You're inviting the three of us to spend a week together in Florida?
No, not just the three of us.
Osborne, dude, you rock! 7 days in the surf and turf? All you can eat! Girls in bikinis! Score!
Hi, Shashan. Hi, Glory.
Shashan, so, how much of that did you hear? Look, Glory, you know I meant you, right? I mean, who else would I want to see in a bikini? You're not gonna break up with me again, are you?
Oh my God! Harry, I just found the invitation in my locker, and all I have to say is that you can be my super dweeb sugar daddy anytime you want.
But you okay with that, Rand?
It was cool. You can be my super dweeb sugar daddy too.
Exactly how many people did you invite to this thing?
A handful. Kenny and Glory, Flash and Shashan, Brandon, Sally, Hobie and Mindy, MJ, Gwen, oh, and you and Liz, of course.
Harry, I said you were broke up.
Oh, you did? Wow. No, I had no idea. Guess I've just been so focused on my own problems. My dad dying and everything, you know. That's why I need this trip. I gotta clear my head, you know, but maybe you two can reconcile.
I don't think so.
It's too late for that, Harry. I'm with Jason now. We totally fell in love doing the play together.
We did?
Yes, you did. You don't mind if I bring Jason instead of Petey, do you?
Hey, the more the merrier.
Thanks, Harry. You're a doll. Kisses!
Pete, you're still invited too. Of course, it's more of a couples thing, but hey, MJ's guy's in prison, so...
Okay, thank you, Harry. Hadn't been reminded of that in the last 5 minutes.
Sorry. It's just that I can't help remembering the fall formal. You two made such a great pair. Don't you think so, Gwen?
Oh, yeah. Great.
Well, I suppose we could go as friends. Just as friends.
We'll talk later, Tiger.
Late that afternoon in Dr. Kafka's office.
Dr. Connors, it's good to see you. I heard you moved to Florida.
I did, but I never stopped working on a cure for Max Dillon. I think I've made some real progress.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Max is downstairs doing work therapy. I'll take you to him.
Mr. Steve, I think I found something. Is it my jewels?
It appears to be a spearhead. It looks quite old.
Give it to me.
Sure.
Yes, this is it. I think we're done, boys.
Indeed. And just as the dig brought us right up against Ravencroft's outer wall.
You mean
This wall?
Electro blasts a huge hole in the wall. When the smoke clears, the vulture is waiting. He grabs Octavius.
You're coming with me, Otto! No! No, stop! I don't want this life anymore! I'm trying to get better! Let me go!
Shut it, Doc! It's for your own good.
No!
Vulture and Electro lead with Octavius. Dominique watches them go.
Well, that was diverting. And such excellent timing as well. It's sunset.
With the setting of the sun, Dominique Destine transforms into a gargoyle just as Kafka and Connors enter.
Oh my God!
World.
Demona effortlessly slams them both against the wall and turns to the remaining.
Listen carefully, humans, for I have listened to you. I can make all your petty little dreams come true. Dominic demands respect.
Yeah.
John craves power.
Yes.
Eddie needs hate.
Yes.
And all Cletus desires is a little carnage.
Or a lot. I'm not picky.
And stick with me, boys. Respect, power, hatred, carnage. These are things I know.
Later, the police arrive to investigate.
And you've never met this broad before in your life.
She had excellent references, Officer O'Neill. It's not like I grant just anyone access to my patients.
Then you wonder why people think they belong in Rikers.
There's nothing else you can tell me, Doctor?
I'm sorry, Captain Stacy, but no, it was a creature.
Like that lizard thing from last fall?
No, nothing like that. More like those things on the news that blew up the clock tower.
You mean the 23rd Precinct?
Yes.
You're saying a gargoyle kidnapped those men?
Yes. No. I don't know. Can I leave now?
But outside...
Dr. Connors, Gilbert Trilby, Action News. What can you tell our audience about his escape?
Nothing. No comment.
Hey, Doc, remember me? Ned Lee from the Bugle. Can you tell me just who escaped? Doc Ock? Electro? Colonel Jameson?
I'm sure the police will issue a statement. Now I have to go.
Connors hurries away down the street as a limousine with dark-tinted windows pulls up in front of Ravencroft.
We are too late, my love. The Christian totem is gone.
Bulyotkin, I will track it for you.
I'm afraid that is beyond even your impressive abilities, Sergei, my love. But I have my own ways, and you as you well know. Who is that? That man trying to hail a cab?
He is a stranger to my eyes, yet his scent is familiar.
His aura glows with primal energies, and may be of use to us. You need a ride?
What? No, thank you. I'll get a cab.
She wasn't asking.
Craven drags Connors into the limo, which quickly drives away.
Hello, Robbie? I've got something.
Is that Lee? Put him on speaker.
Now, Jonas, stay calm.
Don't you tell me to stay calm, Joe Robertson. It's not your son at risk. Lee, you there? I'll give you exactly 3.7 seconds to tell me where John's all right.
Wish I could, Chief, but he disappeared with the rest. There are 6 inmate patients missing. It's not clear if they busted out or were kidnapped.
Well, of course John was kidnapped. Do you think my son?
All right, Ned, give me the whole list.
Who cares about the list?
It could provide a lead to John.
Doc Ock, Electro, John, let's see, Edward Brock Jr., Cletus Cassidy, and Dominic Dracon.
Dominic Dracon? The old mob boss? Yeah, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Boswell, you know that world. Find out where Dracon might have gone.
You got it, JJ.
Lee, you stick with the damn supervillain angle. Electro, what's their next move?
Right, boss.
Robbie, I want every old man on this. No, damn it, I want every man, woman, and child on this, available or not. Tom Parker, put Benny the copy boy on it. Put Miss Brandt on it. I want John Jameson safely back in his mother's arms in 6 points. 6 points.
It's okay, Jonah. We're on it.
Good. I'll hit the streets myself. I'm still the best damn reporter in New York City. Just have to make a call first. Well, what are you all waiting for? Get out! Out! Hello! Jonah, I've got a lead for you on this Ravencroft thing. Why do you care where I'm helping a competition? You know I hate television. You don't have to tell me that. I'm not trying to sandbag you, damn it. I'm just trying to find my son. Any way I can.
That night finds Spider-Man swinging through the city.
If I didn't know any better, I think Harry was trying to torture me and Gwen. And again, MJ is quite the consolation prize. Oh man, what did I say? I'm in love with Gwen. Gwendolyn Stacy. Just have to get through the next few weeks, and then Harry and I will be in a better place, and she and I will...
Pete's ringtone plays Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Hello?
Hey, Joe Robinson. There's an incident at Ravencroft.
Wait. Who's missing? Him too? Oh, crap. Sorry. I mean, what? Seriously? Right, yeah. No, I'll keep my eyes open. Camera lens at the ready. Thanks for the heads up. Bye. Well, at least this day can't get any worse.
What the hell are those things?
And when am I going to learn to not say that out loud?
Spidey swings down to find two men in a van being attacked by two gargoyles, Obsidiana and Zafiro.
Hey there. I hate to interrupt, but this lady-esque blue creature thing matches the description of another lady-esque blue creature thing who just busted some folks out raving.
What is he babbling about?
I have no idea. I sense no connection between him and the source of disturbance. But those two...
Keep her away from us!
Okay, you see, now I'm on the horns of a dilemma. No offense, it's just an expression, wasn't it? Rather striking. Never mind. See, in this particular Spider-Man's experience, when genetic misfits attack ordinary human beings, I'm gonna have to side with the humans.
Eso, presa. A human with no knowledge of the situation leaping to defend one of his own.
Zafiro attacks Spidey. Obsidiana rolls up in the top of the van.
Stay back!
The two humans open fire on her, forcing her to leap away. The van peels out. Obsidiana tries to follow, but Spidey webs her wings together.
Por favor! You don't understand the powers that are gathered.
And you're the one doing the gathering, I take it.
No!
Enough! No!
Zafiro slams Spidey into a wall. By the time the web slinger recovers, the gargoyles are gone.
For a guy with no legs, that snake thing can move.
Not far away.
Captain Chavez?
Captain Stacy, what brings you to us back to the 23rd?
It's the Ravencroft thing. I've got corroborating witnesses telling me a gargoyle was involved.
I miss the days of being a cop that didn't involve a working knowledge of the Twilight Zone.
Welcome to the freak show.
Anyway, as it happens, the Gargoyle Task Force is meeting right now. First trailer on the right. Ask for Bluestone.
Minutes later.
And that's all I know.
Well, that is interesting. Or, you know, really, really scary.
I'll say, Detective. With or without a gargoyle, I've heard Ock and Electro are bad news. And that Cletus Cassidy, he's killed 5 people before.
Oh, forget Cassidy. Any idiot can bring a serial killer down. It's the gargoyle we should be concerned with. It's what I've been saying all along. Those monsters are dangerous.
I think what ADA Yale is saying, Captain, is that the task force is on it. We'll let you know if we hear anything. And we'll be checking in with all our sources. Won't we, Detective?
And fast.
Meanwhile, a van with a torn-up roof pulls up to a Gramercy Park mansion. The driver speaks into the intercom.
Launch is sent me.
Leave the package, then take your money and go, while you still can.
Jeez, who lives here? Dracula's daughter?
Demona collects her package.
The old guy's asleep. What's that?
A simple wooden shaft. The prize of Adolf Hitler's personal collection. After his demise, his remaining followers smuggled it to Brazil. Paid handsomely to have it smuggled to me.
Why? I mean, sure, it's the shaft of the spear. Completes the set with that arrowhead you took from Ravencroft. Why do we care?
Here's why.
Demona joins the spear and spearhead together. Instantly, it radiates incredible power.
The Holy Lance, the spear of destiny, the weapon that pierced the side of Christ. Do you still want power, John?
This is power.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
No, this power is mine. But I will use it to give you back your own.
She points the spear at John Jameson. Magic surrounds him and transforms him into Colonel Jupiter.
Yes! The power is mine. I am Colonel Jupiter!
For what that's worth. Now for Eddie. Happy now?
Extremely. We are Venom again.
And what about you, Cletus?
I'll have what he's having.
All right, Mona. You're on an Era Universe Wizard of Oz. But what now?
Mine is the power, but I still require the kingdom and the glory. This is only the first act. Humans, or whatever you are now. The main event is still to come.
Act 2. The big man of crime enters his offices, but finds he's not alone.
You spend so much time here, I'll need to buy you your own chair. So you'll stay out of mine.
Oh, surprised to see.
Not particularly.
Then you won't be surprised to learn I'm still running things.
If you can run them from a hospital bed.
Catching Gabi off guard, Lincoln punches him right through the window. The goblin glider swoops in and catches the goblin and pulls out a pumpkin bomb.
Ever the gracious host and ever the gracious guest, the goblin must show his appreciation. Here, I brought a gift.
Gabi throws his gift, but Goliath swoops in, catches it, and throws it back. Not far away.
No, no, no. I was hoping I'd never hear that trademark pumpkin bomb shriek again.
Spidey swings in to find Goliath and recovering Gabi together.
That's what these gargoyles are. More of the goblin's Halloween creations.
Spidey swings into action against Goliath.
The bugle was right about you. You are a threat and a menace.
Wait, wait, wait. You can talk and read? And what you read is the Jolly Ones editorials?
Oh, I know I should assassinate Mr. Lincoln, but I'm so enjoying the show. Really, someone should make more gargoyles. I know, I'll call Walt Disney.
Meanwhile, atop the Erie Building, Brooklyn, Lexington, and Broadway watch Angela playing with Brooklyn's son Nashville.
Now this time,
Wow, Angela looks so adorable playing with Nash. I mean, Nash is cute too.
Thanks. I know he hatched in another decade, so Tom and I discussed it. We want the whole clan to be Nash and Eduardo's rookery parents.
We'd be honored.
I still can't quite take it all in. I go to Britain for a few weeks and everything changes.
At least you were gone for a few weeks. Try adjusting in 40 seconds.
I had 40 years to get ready for this. It's still strange.
Yeah, but dude, you're so old. Older than Goliath.
Yeah.
Almost Hudson's age.
I get it. I'm old.
Not that. I mean, everything about you was different.
Oh, come on.
No, he's right. The way you talk, the way you move, all those weapons you carry now, it's like you've outgrown us.
That's not fair. I can't tell you how much I've missed you both.
Yeah, we get that. But, you know, we're not mad. Just...
Look, this isn't all on me. As I recall, things were already changing. Probably spent all his time with Angela.
Not all my time.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, you're practically on the internet non-stop.
Yeah, it's addictive. You ever word on that thing? My hands are sore.
Yeah, my tail too. I guess our Three Musketeer days are over.
Yeah.
Gargoyles of Manhattan!
We need your help.
At just that moment, the sun rises, turning Brooklyn, Lexington, Broadway, Angela, and Nash to stone. Obsidian and Zephyr are unaffected thanks to their mystic lion pendants.
Mierda.
Nuestro traje apesta hoy.
Across town, Goliath also turns to stone.
What the heck? Well, that was unexpected.
All right, that's enough. I know you're not the real guy.
Yes, it's not the voice, it's the words. Not the tech, but the moves. I've heard it all before.
Well, then I know exactly who you really are. Chameleon.
Oh, that would ease your conscience, wouldn't it? To think I'm Chameleon and not the ghost of the man you killed.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Then maybe you prefer I was the spawn of Goblin.
Oh, you just love to shift the blame to Harry. Sorry, Cammy, but we've been there, done that. Besides, no matter who you are, there hasn't been time for the globulin green to kick in and truly goblify you. So I'm going to take you down now while you're still just a cheap imitation.
Oh, you could do that. Or you could save Stoneface over there.
Gobby throws a pumpkin bomb at Goliath. Instinctively, Spidey webs away. By which time the goblin is gone, leaving a confused Spidey perched on Goliath's head.
So, in hindsight, I'm thinking maybe you weren't part of the God Squad. Right. Fine, Stonewall.
That morning in Forest Hills, Spidey sneaks in through his bedroom window, hoping to catch a few Z's.
Peter, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, man, just get dressed.
Well, hurry up. I'm conferencing with all the other parents.
Are you sure you don't mind, Mrs. Barker? Because I gotta say, what you're proposing would be my worst nightmare.
Oh, I don't believe that for a minute, Mr. Robinson. It's a joy to be around Peter and his friends. And I won't be alone. Anna Watson and Mrs. Osborne will be with me.
Oh, Emily? She's so odd. I don't think she's ever said one word to me.
Well, I don't know her very well. Rosie, but Harry's Peter's best friend. No offense to your Eugene. So she must be doing something right.
May, you never change. Always seeing the best in people.
I'll take that as a compliment, dear girl.
Well, in any case, I'm glad to get Gwen out of Manhattan for a few days. The streets are looking pretty grim right about now.
Oh, I'm sure your officers will have things under control in no time.
Aunt May, what's going on?
Oh, I didn't tell you, Peter. I'm chaperoning your trip to Miami Beach.
Wow, that's great.
Meanwhile, back at L. Thompson Lincoln's office.
And how can I be of help, Mrs. Destine?
I think I can help you, Mr. Lincoln.
What makes you think I need any help?
Oh, little things. The shuttered window, that unusual statue on the ledge outside.
Point taken. How about you cut to the chase?
Fine. Tony Dracon, Thomas Broad, Silvio Manfredi, all in jail. Hammerhead, Sable Manfredi, on the run. This gives you a unique opportunity to reclaim what was lost.
I'm sure L. Thompson Lincoln has no idea what you're talking about. But go on.
You have 3 problems. Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, and the government watching your every move.
And you have the solution?
I have the manpower. 3 supervillains to take down the competition. Dominic Dracon to use as a figurehead.
The old man? I heard he was shy a few brain cells.
It's easy enough to spread the word he was faking insanity to avoid prosecution. And easy enough to assign him as a keeper. Meanwhile, he's a Dracon, and that name still carries weight, I believe.
It does. But, what would you want in exchange?
Nothing extraordinary. Just the services of the tinkerer.
I believe that can be arranged.
Lovely. But let's not allow the mobs to gather. You'll want to move fast before the octopus retrieves his arms.
The weather's turned cold. At the Silver Spoon, 3 men in trench coats and hats wait for their coffee.
Order 69.
Yes, here.
Vulture sits down with Electro and Dr. Octopus.
Thank you, Adrian. Now, my arms.
In an Oscorp vault.
At Rikers?
Shh! Not the vault. A vault. Still very high security, and the police are bound to expect our arrival. But
Indeed. Osborne. Even in death, Norman Osborne torments me. But it cannot be helped. I must have my arms. We go in under cover of darkness. Tonight!
3 men exit through one door. 2 teenagers enter through another.
Order 70.
Try to understand, Tiger. I just can't do that to Gwen. She's really become my best friend at Midtown.
Well, it's not like we'd be making out or anything, right? Right.
Right.
Yeah, we go on as friends. Hanging out when the couples are, coupling.
That would be great. Look at it from her point of view. She took all the risks, and you still wound up with Liz. There's no way she'd see me as anything but a threat. Oh, wait, that sounded really conceited.
Well, have you looked in a mirror? It's not conceited, just fact.
Oh, next one. Such a player.
You're right. The world's loneliest player.
Stop it. I know you don't want to hurt Gwen either. Not after all the two of you have been through.
Yeah. I wonder if Miss Brandt likes Miami. I'm kidding. Wow, that's pretty good. That was practically the look.
Order 71.
So you're just not going?
Oh, I'm going. It's 48 degrees outside. It's 82 in Miami. I asked Tiny to be my +1.
Tiny McKeever? That guy's got the brain of an amoeba. He makes King Kong look like a genius. Hell, he makes Flash look like Stephen Hawking.
He's cute.
I just wish I could skip the whole thing. But Aunt May's going, and after her heart attack, I really think she could use some fun in the sun.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Couldn't help overhearing.
Oh, hey, Seymour.
Just wanted to let you know that Harry invited me too. I'm totally going stacked, dude. I mean, who wants a ball and chain when Miami Beach is full of hotties, right? Just don't expect to hang out, okay? You fully cramped lifestyle.
Of course I would.
Order 72.
Meanwhile, the Tinkerer arrives at the Destine mansion.
You have the devices?
5 is all I can put together on such short notice, unless you want to bring the stereo in.
Our stage is crowded enough. And 5 should do quite nicely.
Later that afternoon, Harry's rented a party bus, and the gang is en route to the airport, stuck in heavy traffic on the expressway. A very prepared May Parker has a clipboard.
All right. We have 3 adults and 16 children. Sorry, 16 teenagers. That's 19 sojourners bound for Florida. So when did my head count come to 20?
I think you counted the bus driver, Mrs. Parker.
Oh, that I did.
Hey, twist my arm. I'll go to Miami with you guys.
Was anyone talking to you?
No.
Then eyes front.
Eyes front.
Harry, are you alright?
I don't know. All this stopping and starting is a little queasy.
Dude, does this bus rock or what?
School.
Damn right it's cool. Wouldn't mind taking this baby all the way to Florida.
Excuse me? It's a bus.
Sally's right. We're not ditching the private jet for a bus. Right, Jason?
Right?
It really is a very nice bus, though. Hey, I'm not offended. I still can't believe the Osborns hired me again. The last time I got the 2...
Oh, dude! You totally rear-ended that guy at the toll booth!
Not again.
Wonderful. Now we'll be stuck here forever.
Everybody stay calm.
Oh, man, I gotta use a John.
I think Osborne's gonna hurl.
Oh, my God. If my hair starts smelling like vomit, I'll sue you for bus driver malpractice.
Sorry.
The sun sets. At the castle, the Gargoyles awaken.
You must be Zafiro.
How did you know?
Strong family resemblance.
Pardon?
Plum story, time travel, the future, whole other spin-off. 2 actually.
We don't have time for your spin-offs. ¿Dónde está Golay?
He didn't sleep here.
But I'm sure he'll be back soon.
He better. We have trouble. Demona trouble.
Elisa.
Hi, Obsidiana. I'm betting you have trouble too.
And while the clan awaits Goliath's return,
It is time, Calypso.
Yes, the force is gathered. We can make this one our own.
I demand you let me go. Hold your tongue, American dog, or Golyadkin will hold it for you.
Calm yourself. This change will not be difficult. The primitive bound within is barely skin deep.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. You see, my companion, the details may have been created in a laboratory.
But the soul of the hunter, the beast inside, is all my own. What are you doing with that doll?
Turning it inside out.
Listen to me. Please. Even if you can release the beast inside, you don't want to. It can't be controlled. Yet. Not by you, perhaps. But my Calypso is not so easily trifled with.
It is time.
No!
Kirk Connors.
Now, to the hunt.
Back at the castle, Goliath has returned and the entire clan is gathered. Elise has revealed what she knows about Demona. Now it's Obsidiana's turn.
It came from somewhere further south. 2 human smugglers carrying an object of great power through the green.
My mate is sensitive to these things. We tracked them, but they boarded the jet airplane and were soon out of our reach.
Pero still I could sense great forces gathering. I asked Jade and Turquesa to teach us the way for Avalon.
Gabriel says hello, by the way.
Oh, Estelle. How is he?
Angela, honey, let's stay on point. I take it Avalon sent you here.
Yes. We nearly achieved the totems, but a ridiculous human dressed in red and blue.
Spider-Man?
Yes, well, he spins webs like a spider, but through his hands, not his own.
Focus!
Lo siento. This man spider, he interfered. The smugglers escaped again. Now power builds on power, rising to a crescendo.
And that's bad, right?
Elisa's cell phone rings.
Maza. It's Matt. Something's going on down at the Oscorp vault off the expressway. Most of the task force is already here. Stacy and his men too. But I'm thinking we might need backup. Lots and lots of backup.
We're on our way. Brooklyn, can Bronx and Foodog babysit Eduardo?
Of course.
Good, because otherwise it's all hands on deck.
Okay, Captain. The rest of the task force is on its way.
My men are deployed.
And just in time, because we got Gobby and his pumpkin heads at 12 o'clock.
Playtime.
And a gargoyle at 3 o'clock. That's not a gargoyle, that's the vulture.
You were right, Otto. The police were waiting, and the goblin is here too. You don't think it still could actually be Osborn alive, do you?
Do not get distracted by old grudges, Adrian. It hardly matters who wears the green. His intent is still to prevent me from regaining my arms. You must keep the goblin and the authorities occupied. Of course! Now, Electro, open the vault!
Roger that, Doc.
Electro, already inside, short-circuits the vault's electromagnetic lock.
Electro's breached the vault.
So predictable. Send in your operatives.
Tinkerer opens a burlap sack, releasing his 5 operatives.
Come on, Jedi, to the rescue! Dirty work to be done! Beach cobbler?
Somebody's language system's offline again.
You know it, girlfriend!
And down in the sewer...
It is right above us, my love. The power and the glory, the very keys to the kingdom.
Craven will lay them all at your feet.
Up top, a stretched limo skids to a stop outside the vault. Dominic, Dracon, and Fancy Dan emerge.
Go, white boys! Get me them jewels!
I think what the boss means is destroy the competition.
Carnage time!
Yeah, go, kill, whatever.
Colonel Jupiter will stop the Green Goblin and Vulture in their tracks.
Knock yourself out. What are you waiting for?
Someone worthy of our hate.
but we have faith. You come. Oh, my, the field's getting crowded. Let's thin the herd. Pumpkinheads, release the hounds. That was a metaphor. Throw your pumpkin bombs already!
It's something the Bugle will want pictures of. Open the door!
Peter Parker, I am not letting you off this bus in the middle of the expressway.
Aunt May, we are at a complete standstill, and you don't have to worry. I'll use my telephoto lens. I won't be anywhere near the action.
I suppose it is your job. Open the door.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, Aunt May, you rock!
Peter Parker's going. I'm going too.
Eugene Thompson, you sit your backside down in that seat right this minute.
Yes, ma'am.
What's he gonna take pictures with? I saw his camera get blown up 2 months ago.
He's a professional photographer, Sally. I'm sure he has more than one camera.
Harry? Are you doing all right in there?
Just don't come in, it's not pretty.
The clan of lights on a rise overlooking the battlefield.
Whoa, what a mess.
We must split our forces. Brooklyn, Lexington, Brooklyn. Obsidiana, Zafiro, with me.
Should I lead the other contingent?
I need your experiences and your weapons at my side.
Don't worry, Brooklyn. We got it covered.
Angela, Hudson, Katana, Nash, Coldstone, and Coldfire glide toward the battle.
Be careful!
You know I'm going with you.
Not this time, Lisa. You must join your fellow officers.
But
Up, when all is settled. We shall need your help to cover our retreat from this conflagration. You know this is true.
yes.
Lisa makes her way down the hill. Goliath and the others glide to the vault's roof. Spider-Man lands there at the same time.
You again? Oh, I have a friend who knows your Captain Stacy.
Really?
The policeman believes in you. This policeman believes in you, so I choose to believe in you as well.
Says the 8-foot-tall medieval monster. I get it. We're on the same side. So let's go kick some pumpkin butt.
Idiota! That battle is a mere distraction.
The true danger lies within.
All right, you had me at idiota.
The gargoyles rip open the rooftop. The 7 heroes descend, but someone watches.
There goes our bro.
You're going in. That wasn't the plan.
And how do you intend to stop us?
Fine, go. Hey, but if you see my ricochet suit, bring it out, would you?
See, JJ, the tip from Dracon's old chauffeur was right on the money.
What do you want? A perschlager medal? Let's get in there!
Slow down, Jonah. I promised Joan I wouldn't let you lose your head. Figuratively or literally.
My head? Forget my head. Who cares about my head? My boy needs me.
Looks to me like your boy's doing pretty well, Chief.
Take that, miscreants.
Ned, how did you...
Tip from one of the Pumpkinheads. Boswell's not the only one with sources.
You two can naked mud wrestle over who's the biggest brown-noser later. For now, Robbie, if you don't let go of me in 0.0 seconds, I'll drop kick you the next season. And there's no guarantee there'll be a next season.
Jonah breaks away from Robbie, but his path is blocked.
Get back! Want to wind up street pizza?
But that's my son up there.
Yeah, well, at least he's fighting on the right side.
Nothing stands against the might of Cardinal Jupiter.
Does he always talk like that?
Bombastism runs in the family.
Jupiter takes down Pumpkinheads right and left. Hudson squares up against Vulture.
Why do I get the old guy?
You're old, he's old, his parallelism. Get over it. Coldstone and Coldfire isolate Carnage.
No fair! These two don't spatter at all!
Angela and Katana take on the Goblin.
Oh, goody. Gobby likes getting down and dirty with the hotties.
And little Nash goes after Fancy Dan.
Okay, admit it. You gave me the kid because I'm short, right?
Even Detective Bluestone gets into the act.
Freeze, Dracon! You're confused. I'm G.F. Benton, a certified public accountant. Think I'll be going now.
Yeah, back to Ravencroft, you old nutter.
But inside, things are a bit more serious.
Got your arms, Doc. And my megalopack? Your mega what now? My power source, Maxwell. Right. No, that's not here.
What? Got to get the true treasure! Bring it back to the Big Smurfette!
Into the vault to retrieve the most prize.
What are those things?
Robots.
And I got one. Let go, you boy. Oh my God, what an annoying voice. Cocky. Oh, but I might be able to use it to take control of others.
I think I can help.
You'll be a little too busy for that, bro.
Friend of yours?
Once upon a time. Not so much now.
Die, Spider-Man!
Little help?
Brooklyn blasts Venom, who collapses.
Atomic cannon, circa 2198. Guess my weapons do come in handy.
Just cover me till I can get this thing working.
What's wrong, Tinkerer? Why haven't they returned?
Someone's trying to counter their programming. He won't succeed.
He had better not.
My hack's being hacked. He's overriding my override.
Go left, go right, go left, blow up!
Homunculus number 4 blows up, but so does Homunculus number 5 in Lexington's hand.
Ah!
Lexington!
This is madness! Grab my arms and get me out of here!
Working on it!
Electro blasts away until he and Doc Ock are blindsided by...
Ah! Look, it's Claw!
That's not Claw.
Well, it's sure not Maggie.
Is that an actual line?
This here too. Okay, seriously, this is way over the top.
Homunculi never fail!
2 homunculi fly past, carrying a sealed container down a dark corridor.
The totem! Don't let her near it!
Go, Calypso. Leave him to us.
Vaya, mi amor.
We got your back, Goliath. Go, go!
Think I'll tag along too.
Calypso, Obsidiana, Goliath, and Spider-Man race down the corridor.
Lizard, take the reptile.
No soy ningún reptil. Soy un gargoyle.
Gargoyles and attack Lex and Broadway.
Dang, get him off of me!
Kinda busy at the moment.
Brooklyn steps in and pulls both cats off his rookery brothers. They turn on him.
Uh-oh.
All for one! The 2 gargoyles return the favor, knocking Craven and Guliachin aside. Then Brooklyn blasts them both.
And one for all.
Some things never change.
Zafiro throws Lizard's unconscious body on top of Craven.
We should follow Obsidiana.
The 4 gargoyles are dropped by Electro's blast.
Still one out?
Indeed not. My curiosity is piqued. Let's see where this leads.
Electro and Octopus head down the corridor. In a dimly lit room, Demona holds the Spear of Destiny and watches as the 2 homunculi open the container. Inside is a crown of thorns.
The crown of thorns!
Demona removes her tiara.
Place it on my head.
Homunculi, aim to please!
The homunculi gently lower the crown onto Demona's head before disappearing back into the darkness. The thorns bite into her brow, drawing blood. Calypso, Obsidiana, Goliath,
My kingdom come. My will be done.
Friend of yours?
Once upon a time.
On earth as it is in heaven.
Too late.
Too late. For mine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever.
Amen.
light radiates outward from the spear. Goliath watches in confusion as Calypso, Obsidiana, and Spider-Man drop to their knees before Demona. Octopus and Electro enter and likewise fall to their knees. The light reaches the outer vault. Though still unconscious, Venom, Lizard, Zafiro, and Kraven lurch to their feet, then drop to their knees. And still the light advances.
What sorcery is this?
The most powerful human sorcery ever created, Goliath. This is humanity's Armageddon, their entire race's final act.
Act 3.
Norman Osborn was a fool. So obsessed with the power of science, he kept the crown of thorns in this vault, as if it was just another souvenir, albeit an expensive one, to hang upon his wall. But with the crown and the spear of destiny together, I now have the power to force all of humanity to its knees.
These are Christian icons. Not every human being is a Christian.
Not every human being speaks Latin, but that didn't stop me from using a Latin spell to turn a city full of humans to stone. The magic I wield is potent beyond measure. Mine is the kingdom and the power and the glory. No human may resist. No human will be spared. None will be spared who oppose me. Just look at this fool.
Her name is Obsidiana.
Of course it is, for she wears the mystic obsidian pendant fashioned by human sorcerers. Even that is enough to put her in my thrall. She has relinquished her gargoyle birthright.
I have relinquished nothing.
Demona waves the spear of destiny, and Electro rises and blasts Goliath back into the wall.
Yes, I'm surprised you're unaffected, since you reek of humanity. The stink of your human whore. The stink of your human whore is in your hair, on your lips, everywhere. And nothing in this world will give me more pleasure, Goliath, than watching your detective on her knees to me. As she draws her surface revolver and thanks me with tears of joy in her eyes before gratefully blowing out her own brains.
That will never be.
No, my power expands with every second. I doubt she's far away.
You will not harm Melissa.
Goliath advances on Demona. Electro blasts away, but Goliath will not be stopped.
No one ever said you weren't persistent, Goliath. But what do you hope to gain?
I will turn these forces back upon you.
Impossible! I am the last true gargoyle left on this world. The crown's magics cannot touch me.
So you believe, but I am not the only one who reeks of humanity. Am I, Dominique?
Goliath grasps the crown. The thorns bite into his hands, drawing blood. They struggle for control of the immense power. Goliath's intervention and his complete immunity to the crown's effects creates the smallest fluctuation in Demona's control. In a haze, Spider-Man lifts his arm. Whip. He shoots off a web, yanking the bloody crown from Demona's head.
No!
There's a massive explosion of mystic energy and light. Demona, Goliath, and Electro collapse.
Goliath.
The spear. The crown.
Gone. I think they blew up. Calypso's gone too. But I'm betting that's just a talent of hers. I guess she's taking Kraven and that pussycat with her. But the big bad's still here.
Leaving behind, as always, nothing but a handful of thorns.
While Goliath helps Obsidiana, Spidey webs up Demona, Electro, and Hawk. In the outer vaults, Zafiro and the trio recover, finding only an unconscious and devenomed Eddie Brock. Outside, the bad guys have all been beaten. Goblin and Vulture, their tech badly damaged, barely managed to fly away. Carnage and Jupiter are once again Cletus and John.
I'm here, Johnny. Your old pop singer.
Matt.
Call an ambulance, Elisa. Old man Dracon said something about seeing a light. Then he collapsed. A stroke or something. I've been giving him CPR.
Matt, you can stop. Stop. He's gone.
Detective, your gargoyles are flying off.
Really? Not sure I've seen him myself. But is that Spidey web slinging away?
Oh, you think so? I must have missed him.
Are you all blind? They're right here!
Oh, give it a rest, Margot.
Back at the bus.
Well, I'm back. Not a single decent picture to show for my efforts.
Well, you tried your best, Peter. I'm sure Mr. Jameson will appreciate that.
Oh yeah, he's a sweetheart that way.
Emily Osborne watches as her son finally emerges from the bathroom.
Harry? Hey, Gwen. Feel much better.
Later that night, Bugle.
What do you mean I can't publish it? How else can I make them all pay for what they did to Johnny?
You can't publish it because the authorities refuse to comment. We have no pictures or statements to corroborate a story that includes gargoyles, a dead green goblin, and everything except the kitchen sink. No one will believe it. But I was there and I don't believe it. Jonah, you print this and the Bugle becomes the next Daily Tap.
Miss Brandt, call the bomb squad, because I am about to explode!
Later still, aboard Oscorp's private jet en route to Miami.
I still can't believe we ran into you in the airport parking lot, Dr. Connors.
Yeah, and we're so sorry that you got mugged.
Dude, they took your shoes? That's hilarious!
Yes, well, I just really appreciate the ride back to Florida.
Anytime, Dr. C, anytime.
Harry, could I have a moment in your father's office?
Sure, Mom.
Pete, help.
What's wrong?
Tiny, cute enough, but it's like talking to a tree stump.
I tried to warn you.
Just say we'll spend the week as a threesome.
Sure.
Not that kind of threesome.
Meanwhile, Harry follows his mother Emily into the jet's private office.
I know you were playing at being the goblin, Harry.
What? Mom, come on, that's crazy. I was in the bathroom.
Don't lie to me, baby. You hired the worst chauffeur in the city to delay our progress. You had the secret hatch installed in the bus bathroom so you could slip in and out undetected. And you left a pre-recorded vomit tape with voice recognition software. All very impressive for a 16-year-old. But you need to understand, the Green Goblin is not what your father wanted for you.
I have no idea. My father wanted.
Then let him tell you.
She slips a DVD into the computer and Norman Osborn appears on the screen.
Harry, my son, if you're watching this, then I am dead. And I have instructions.
Meanwhile, at the big man's office, he and Blackie Gaxton are visited by Sherry, a young woman wearing a pendant depicting an eye atop a pyramid.
36.
35.
9.
9. Any problems?
Not particularly. Miss Destine was ready to believe that I could find Dracon and the others useful.
And that faux goblin was happy to believe I'd been fooled into thinking he was the real thing.
Blackie removes his false face, revealing that he's actually the chameleon in disguise.
Just as he was happy to believe I was the real Blackie Gaxton. But I'm still not sure why the society wanted all this.
Isn't it enough to know that the Illuminati appreciates your efforts?
Sherry leaves Lincoln's office and pulls out her cell phone.
Dial Nightstone Unlimited.
Alexander Thalog,
The Sphere? The Crown?
waiting for you to send to Duval.
Brentwood captured good old robots. Use it to control other little robots. When bright lights shine, robots take Sphere and Crown.
Lovely.
What should we do with the homunculi?
Set them free? Maybe they'll get their own series someday.
Free, sucked on free. On basic cable and DVD.
phone to Goliath, who doesn't quite know how to hold it. She takes it back and puts the call on speaker.
Hello?
Hey, Goliath. It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
You protect your neighborhood?
Just like you do the superhero thing without the tights.
Spider-Man, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I was just gonna say that. You saw the movie too?
Movie?
God, I love you.
And finally, yes, finally, we end where we began, in the offices of Dr. Ashley Kafka at Ravencroft. She's on the phone to her board of directors.
After all that Surus, little has changed. Ottawa and Eddie are still disassociated. Max still needs a cure, and John still wants power. Cletus? He just keeps repeating, I've got a taste now, over and over. Yes, we lost Dominic, I'm afraid. But we do have a new patient. Dominic Destine.
Just wait until the sun goes down.
Eric Besbitt. Chameleon, Steve Bloom. As Brentwood, Fox Anderson. As Grant Robertson, Phil Lamar. As Jason Iannello, Ben Diskin. As Morgan, Keith David. Marina Sirtis. Vanessa Marshall. Homunculus number 4, James Arnold Taylor. As Alan O'Neill, James Arnold Taylor. Trevor Boswell, James Arnold Taylor. Maria Chavez, Elisa Gabrielli. Number 5, Tom Adcock. Number 3, Steve Bloom. Stay-Long, Keith David. As Pumpkin Bomb, Nikki Fran. As Angela, Sarah Williams. Manager, Crispin Freeman. As Seymour O'Reilly, Steve Bloom. As Tinkerer, Tom Adcock. As Emily Osborne, Caitlin Robrow. As Jackie Jackson, Steve Bloom. Seth Jackson. Number 1, Andrew Casino. As Homunculus number 2, Phil Lamar. As Homunculus number 1, D. Bradley Baker. As Carnage and Cletus Cassidy, Ian Bassett. D. Bradley Baker. And Phil Lamar. Jerry, Sarah Fazal. Thompson, Ian Bassett. As Butcher, Seth Jackson. Andrew Casino. Jupiter and John Jameson, Darren Norris. Andy Long, Andrew Casino. As Greg Bashansky, Greg Bashansky. Jack Bluestone, Eric Trabou. Gwen Stacy, Sarah Williams. Estalia Brill, Jennifer L. Anderson. Alan, Nathan Robrock. John Robinson, Bill Lamar. Eddie Brock, Ben Diskin. Ashley Kafka, Lisa Gabrielli. Calypso Azili, Jennifer L. Anderson. As the big man, Keith David. As George Stacy, Lucas McLean. As Electro, Crispin Freeman. As Mary Jane Watson, Vanessa Marshall. As Jonah Jameson, Darren Norris. Otto Octavius, Michael McAdam. Eric Osborne, James Arnold Taylor. As Craven the Hunter, Eric Vesbit. As Siciliano, Lisa Gabrielli. As Steve Noblin, Steve Bloom. Parker, Deborah Strang. As Shapiro, Joshua Poole. As Broadway, Crispin Freeman. As Connors and the Lizard, D. Bradley. John Clemens. Sarah Fazal. Alex Lexington, Tom Adcock. Wyatt, Keith David. Spectacular Spider-Man, Josh Keaton. And Dominique Destine and Damona Marina Sirius.